We didn't see you guys last week.
No.
But I was crazy uber busy and I worked on Sunday also.
And I wasn't doing this by myself.
So we both had losses, but we'll share those in a minute. But first, we'd like to say thank you to Leanne, our subscriber, for sending us these pumpkin scarves from the UK.
She knew how much we love pumpkins and how she knew how much we live in our favorite place on earth is where she lives. We'll be visiting you next year, I guarantee it.
And we love pumpkin. And so thank you so much. We love them.
Love. I already had comments on it.
Yes. But anyway, since it's trick or treat, I know we've mentioned what we're giving out. Yes. So we're gonna share it with you.
Because there is no chocolate in our house.
None.
We are not giving out chocolate.
First, for the little
Which
kids.
are a great idea.
Play-Doh.
If you get a lot of little ones, like 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old, they don't always want candy. Give them these.
Yes. And then we have the ring
which
pop.
Last year went over well.
And the Sour Patch Kids.
Which are no temptation to us.
None. So we're like, just get something you don't like. Because guaranteed the little kids will like it.
Yeah. We don't like it, but they do. So we have no temptation as far as the trick-or-treating in our house. Because our trick-or-treat is actually on Halloween.
Monday
I know
night.
some neighborhoods in some areas, they do a Saturday night or they pick a weekend night.
Not
ours.
us.
Is always on actual Halloween.
And it's going to be hot.
It's going to be warm.
Yeah, we're warm
So
right now. Let's go. Since we're hot right now, we both did very well the last 2 weeks. We are back in the groove.
We are.
And we're going to talk about that a little bit. I lost the week before last, I lost 2.2. And then this week I lost 0.2. Not as great, but hey, I'll take it and I'm excited. So a total of 74.4 down.
Yay.
Yay, me.
I actually had kind of a weird 2 weeks. The first week I lost 0.8. And then last week I lost 0.8. For a total of 98.6. So I'm inking back to getting to the 100. And I kind of had a little bit of an epiphany that it's going to happen when it's going to happen. Yes.
And I need to let it go.
And my leader's like,
you're not going to let me sing Let It Go, right?
Yeah, you can sing it.
No. Singing that.
and my leader said, that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
You need to let it be. And you just need to let it happen when it's going to happen. And just kind of just let it be.
Not put the pressure on yourself so hard.
Don't let it be. Because part of it could probably be that reaching that is a really big deal.
Yeah.
And
overwhelming.
What does that bring? I mean, it brings
what does it mean?
You being able, for me being really able to say that I am actually going to do this. That 100 is kind of something, it says something about my life at this point.
And I also think there's a little the fear factor, and I'm going to say this because a couple people have said the same thing. There's a fear factor if I lose
succeeding
that 100, and then the next week I gain a little bit, and I'm no longer at my 100.
Yeah.
I feel like a failure, and it's just, I've been doing that with 75.
You are.
Am I down? I'm down 74.4 right now.
It's okay.
You got to let it go. Got to let it go, and think about how great you feel about you.
Well, you know what's really funny? We turn 50 next month. And I wanted to say...
Because this is what came in the mail.
So I got our ARP card.
I got my ARP card.
And if you don't live in the United States, that means
you're old.
Just saying.
But it also means you get really good discounts on a lot of places. But I did not eat a big chocolate bar after I got this in the mail. Just saying, I think that deserves a party.
Of course, I'm actually 18 minutes older. I didn't get mine.
She didn't get hers yet. What is that? ARP, give her card.
I was like, I didn't get a card. I didn't get a card.
So that makes
yeah. But I think that I wanted to be able to say that I was thin and 50. And I'm not going to be a goal, but I feel normal. I feel like I'm a normal weight.
I feel good. So take that. Take that, ARP. I feel fabulous in 50.
Hey, at least you're saying you're not fabulous in 60 yet.
Fabulous fit in 50. How about that?
There you go.
How about that?
You know, we don't want to age ourselves anymore.
But you know,
the 40s were good. 40s were great. 40s were great.
I'm telling
in myself, a lot of ways.
Age is just a number, and when I turn 60, I'm going to feel the same way, because I know there are a lot of 60-year-olds out there who say, I feel fantastic.
True. Very, very true.
So age is a number.
It is just a number.
And I feel good.
And I've been dyeing my hair a long time already, so it's not now I'm older, I have to dye my hair. I've been dyeing it since I was 14. So nothing new.
Nothing new.
I am doing the better moisturizer, obviously, at this age, which it's bad enough.
Yes.
But
let's talk about our last 2 weeks. I mean, we both really just, we went to a spin.
We had a little spin happening.
But
we reassessed.
We did. I think we reassessed with our meeting. We told you
did.
that. We reassessed with our, let's call them our village. And
Yes.
you guys too. You guys are part of our village. You know, you reassess with your people and you say, what's happening? We need to figure this out. And you
don't give up.
You don't give up. You don't give up. And that was part of it. You know, he was like, no matter what, I'm not giving up. So I know that about myself.
I said in my meeting on Saturday, we were talking about what a good week we had. And I was talking about, I had a great week. I had a busy, crazy week because
nuts.
I was gearing up for vacation because now we're on vacation for a week.
A week.
Yay, a week of just being left alone with nobody bugging me, interrupting me all day long. So I usually work 4 10-hour days. I worked 5 10-hour days to do that this week. And now I'm, but it was.
She's happy.
Yeah. But usually weeks like that, it was easy to throw up your hands and just eat wherever and eat whatever.
Yeah,
and
I might as well
didn't
eat
do
out
that.
and do these things, and
I didn't do that.
Yeah. No,
So-
we did not. We both were crazy busy.
We just planned and prepared.
Of course, that
And-
always helps.
Yes, and then obviously this week is going to be an odd food week.
An odd
Yesterday
duck.
was not a great food day, but I counted it.
Yeah, we knew that was probably going to be our more
yeah.
challenging day of the week. We figured that
We
out.
have one more coming up actually Thursday because we will not be home.
We do.
Somewhere we're going with friends to Kentucky Horse Park.
Yeah, so we'll have to.
We're just gonna have to I'm just gonna take some snacks with me and some fruit with me and just kind of play it by ear.
And
And that's what you do.
Yep.
You work it out. And even if I went in this coming Saturday, and weighed in Saturday morning, actually we'll be weighing in and then going to a walk. We're doing a walk.
a 5K.
We're doing the DAV.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that Saturday morning.
Which, if you're in Cincinnati, think about doing the DAV.
Yeah.
It's for the disabled American veterans. Always a
we're
good
doing
walk.
it. Yes, excited to be doing that.
Always a wonderful cause.
Yes.
For our service
Yes.
men and women, and
We're very excited to walk.
Very
Walking with our
excited.
uncle who was in Vietnam.
Yes.
So we're walking with him and
Yeah.
his wife, and we're very excited.
and our father who was in the airborne during Korean War. So
yeah, we're excited to be doing that. And we'll, walk some pounds off, walk some of
pounds
those
off.
calories. We'll weigh in before we've decided we're either going to weigh in. We can't do it before. We've kind of nixed that. We're
Yeah.
either going to weigh in if we can hit the after.
On
We
a
found one
Friday?
place that has
Can
an
we do it on
11
Friday?
o'clock. I don't want to do it on the Friday because it's still in the same week. You can't.
Oh, that's
so.
right.
But I did find a Sunday meeting, so we're either going to do it at 11 o'clock Saturday if we're done.
Yeah.
If we're not done, Sunday. I found Kenwood has a meeting on
So
Sunday.
there's a plan.
So we have a plan.
But-
and I think we'll probably end up at Sundays at 9:30.
But it
on
is
Sunday.
a good thing we're having a walk, doing the
Yes.
walk too, not only just to celebrate our servicemen and women to help them, but because we are having Friends Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Which means our friends come over to our house.
We have
These are the
Thanksgiving.
family that you kind of choose, and we have a Thanksgiving. Everybody brings
Potluck.
food, and we have a celebratory Thanksgiving with our friends to kind of kick off the holiday season.
Yes. I
And
love it.
And it's going to be full of food.
There's full of food.
We know what we're having.
We do.
We know what everybody's bringing, and we know that we're going to get one plate, and
Yep.
we've
Take
decided
a little bit of what you want to have and call
Here.
it a day.
Yep.
Sometimes you just have to pick a little bit. I'll pick a little bit. I'll choose a dessert that I want to have and call it a day.
Call it a day.
And nothing is staying at our house but the leftover ham.
You can leave with that.
We are just keeping the leftover ham. That's all that's staying at our house. Everything else, bye-bye.
But another thing about the holidays I'm going to bring up. There are certain things that are very much my favorite. Like, I make my grandmother's stuffing.
Which is, I can take her
She
leave.
can take her leave. I love. And I also make it because a friend of ours who, of course, has been our friend since when my grandmother was alive.
college,
So
yeah.
it's been so long. She loves my grandmother's stuffing too. So I make a ton of it. And I'll send her home with a majority.
All of it, yeah.
Well, maybe not all of it.
I
because
would. It's
I might
stuffing.
leave a serving for me, and it'll be a serving that I count later. But that's probably all I'll leave
Yep.
for me because I like it better the next day. But anyway,
And Laura eats it for breakfast.
she does. It's fabulous. But I think the reality is I like it so much that what I'll do is I might have that 2 servings of that and skip
Yeah.
something else. So it's
True.
things like that. You got to balance, especially during the holidays.
At Weight Watchers, if you don't go to meetings, I'll tell you what they do at Weight Watchers. Right before Thanksgiving, it's the Saturday before, they do what's called the Great Plate.
It's awesome.
And they give you this, basically.
So I'm
this
always doing my
placemat.
plate in my head.
Yeah, you get the placemat with a plate on it.
Yep.
And you're supposed to draw what's
So
on your
do
plate
this.
and put your points. Like, if you do a serving of mashed potatoes, put the points. Serving of turkey, put the points.
Right.
And you build your plate so you know you are taking that, you know what's on that. is what you are having on Thanksgiving
Because
Day.
generally, whether you're cooking or not, you're going to a family member's, and generally you can know or find out what's being served.
What's being served.
And so just put a circle on
we'll
a piece
talk
of paper.
more. Definitely, we'll talk more of that as
Oh, of course we
Thanksgiving
will.
gets closer and
But
closer.
you know,
and
put a
closer.
circle on that and start thinking about.
And we'll have our plate. I'll make sure I get my plate. And I'll show
make
you
a
my
plate.
plate.
But think about what you love. Like what I love during Thanksgiving is different than what she loves.
I gotta tell you,
And I'll
Frisch's
plan
pumpkin pie. Frisch's pumpkin pie.
That's on the list.
Just saying.
It's
If you don't know
pumpkin.
what, Frisch's
It's
is a
pumpkin.
restaurant here in Cincinnati, and they're not
Best
all over the
pumpkin
United
pie.
States, actually, even only in certain states. And they have the best. I mean, when you say pumpkin pie in Cincinnati, people assume that
Frisch's.
you're referring to Frisch's. They just assume that you're bringing a Frisch's pie. If you come up, bring another pie that's not a Frisch's pumpkin pie,
People look at you wrong.
like something's wrong with you. They're like, you cheaped out.
You cheaped out. You didn't get the Frisch's
You didn't bring the
pumpkin
Frisch's pumpkin pie. Go back and get it.
And the challenge for us too, because when you hear that it's back, you're like, oh my gosh, I
pumpkin
can't even
pie.
drive down the street and see that on the sign because then I want it. So
Yeah, because Grader's has their pumpkin ice creams out, because you know it's the pumpkin.
so we know, so I know,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's coming up. So I'll have a piece of pumpkin pie on
Yes.
Saturday.
So we've got planned for Thursday.
I'm planning.
Planned for Saturday.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is once we go to our meeting, probably on Sunday, which we'll probably wind up doing it.
Yeah.
I need to reassess again.
Yes,
I
because
have
it's a new week
right
for us
now
then.
through the holidays. I think I really need to take my week, reassess what was not so great, and what I need to do the following week, and do what our leader
This
does.
is really smart.
This is smart.
And-
And she takes a calendar for November and December. And she puts an
Particularly,
X
yeah.
on any day there is any event. She doesn't write what it is. She just writes an X. She knows that on the days with an X, those weeks, she really has to be prepared and plan ahead for that
And the
X.
days without an X are when she has to be strictly on point because the
Yes.
other days are the ones that are going to be
She knows it's
a little
coming.
skewed.
So try that. I think I just got a new calendar.
So
you know,
November
for the new,
calendar,
and it
December.
luckily has actually still has some of 2016 in it. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do some little, I think I'm going to try some little X's and kind of see what I've got to work with.
Right, because then you see, okay, I've got my holiday party, I have this holiday party, oh, this is friends Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
this is, family Thanksgiving. You
Yes.
block all of those out and it really says, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I've got in November, I've got
Which is a
days that are
lot.
kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
during this week, okay, there's only 2.
So I need a hardcore.
every 2, but maybe those days and I'll have
Yeah.
something to play with.
And we lucked out this week that we're not having our Halloween open house this year. Halloween's on a Monday.
Monday.
And people were, it's like a school night. We just decided we were canceling it, which is kind of glad about.
Oh.
Because now I don't have to worry about, because usually we do like tons of food.
It's
and
the festival of food.
It is. So I don't have to worry about that this week. All I really had to worry about was Saturday when we went out of town. We drove up Columbus shopping. All I had to do was worry about that, and I just have to worry about Thursday, and then Saturday's a new week, so I don't have to worry about that yet.
Yes.
I'm just worrying getting myself through Friday, and I'm good to go.
Right. So again, reassessing I think is really smart, particularly
Yes.
during the holidays, even more smart.
And if you got to reassess every day, do it.
yeah, if you're like, okay, why did I have
Yeah.
a rough day today?
Do it.
Did I plan? Did I prepare? Did I think about it?
Someone in our meeting, it was a great meeting again.
We've been having some really just
Really had.
fabulous
She
meetings.
said one thing that she did, that she had hit her 50 and then she just kind of was stagnant for a while and really kind of felt like she was just kind of hanging. And no, this
Hello?
was before she hit her 50. Right before, she just couldn't kind of get there because she had
Like
hit her
by
50, she
75.
hit her 50 at our meeting.
Yep.
And she said what she did is she decided to find tracking kind of got stale for her, so she decided to find a new way to track. So she got a calendar that had, days on it where she had, room
some
to write.
space
And she kind of started like using different color
Washi
pens
tape
and
and
stickies
pens
and
and-
stickers and anything to like almost
Yeah.
like scrapbook tracking kinda. And just something that made it fun for her.
Then each
again.
day she kind of had, I think, a page to like play
Yeah.
with or decorate, and
Doodle
during the
on
day
or
while
whatever
she was
she wanted
writing
to do.
things, she could put a sticker and she could put little things that kind of made her think, like maybe quotes, and it's taking that little journal, kind of a daily journal
Into your
or
tracker.
calendar and making it your tracker. So that was really helpful for her because I think she was phone tracking. She was writing on her
Yes.
phone. She just got really bored with it and was kind of straying from it.
Because our leader said every once in a blue moon she'll take an actual written tracker,
And paper
and track on a paper tracker
Yeah.
for a week. And if you need to do that versus the phone, maybe you need to do that to kind of just get your head in a different space about tracking.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I haven't done it before. I have.
Yeah, I mean,
I've gotten the actual book and tracked it that way myself.
we have gone great lengths lately to go into a different headspace to try to say, okay, what's happening? Why am I such a tizzy? Am I such a spin? So something has to be readjusted. Something has to
But then
change.
we were at a restaurant yesterday and we were having lunch and looked at what was on my plate and I felt really good about what was on my plate. I felt like I was eating normal and I felt like the choice I made was not a choice I would have made in the past.
Oh, no.
I would have got some a lot different.
No.
And I was really happy with what I got. And it honestly really wasn't a choice I would have made before.
And we generally do that. Generally do that every day. Which sometimes I'll look down and I'm impressed by myself when I do that.
Why I tell you about our one little splurge
I love
yesterday.
it. We did a splurge.
We were in Columbus. We both kind of wanted a snack, like a treat, just a treat, because we were out shopping. And we went to Panera, thought we'd get a soft drink. And one of the things that Kelly and I love at Panera, and I haven't had it since I've been on Weight
Oh
Watchers,
my
it's
gosh.
been 3 years. I have not had almost 3 years. Was their orange scone.
I love scones.
And those scones. So we got one, and we cut it in half, and we each had half of it.
Yep.
And it was delicious and as good as I
Savored it.
remember. It was as
Savored
good
it.
as I remember. And I enjoyed every bite, and it was. I didn't need my own.
No.
It was fine to share it, and I enjoyed every bite. It was great. And you know what? I don't need to run out and have it again for a long time.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I think it's when you feel a need to have something sweet or have something special. And we were out and about, and we go to Christmas shopping, and for us this was the kind of the kickoff of Christmas season of shopping for us. So we wanted just to kind of have something a little fun, a little treat for us. So we just ended up doing that.
Yeah.
But we did it with complete control.
We did.
And decision
I
making.
was really.
It was in no way random.
And I said that was wonderful. I enjoyed every bite, and I was really proud that we just decided to split whatever because believe me, the
and sometimes
brownie
you
looks
just
good too.
You go, I wanted to do something like we wanted to kind of splurge a little bit. What were we gonna do? We thought about it. We talked about it. We planned it, and I felt successful after I finished, and I felt like I enjoyed something that I really loved.
And I didn't feel guilty about it.
No guilt. But since we're talking about orange scones, let's talk about something I found.
Of course, we talked about them having this, and we hadn't bought them, but we decided to buy them.
I'm sure people have had the pumpkin ones.
I hear they're decadent. We have not had the pumpkin yet.
We had them last year.
Oh, we did?
Yes, and they're fabulous. So we bought some more.
we
But
did have this
there's
last
one
year.
we didn't. The cranberry
They're
orange.
new.
So cranberry orange, they're
We
fabulous.
love cranberry orange.
Yes. So next to pumpkin, cranberry orange is probably my favorite thing.
So
and
delicious.
I really love these because what I love about
You can pop them in your
Fiber
purse and
one.
go.
you can put in your, but you can also microwave them, heat them just
True.
a little bit, and put a little scoop of Halo Top on them.
Or Cool Whip that's
Cool
fat-free.
Whip or whatever, and it's just like a little mini
dessert.
They're fabulous. They really make a cute, sweet little treat, like a cake underneath your Halo
Yeah.
Top or Cool Whip. I love them.
It's
And
different.
The other thing that I wanted to share.
We were out shopping, and World Market's one of our favorite stores, and we don't have one in Cincinnati
drive
anymore,
3
which I'm
hours to get
so
the one.
bummed. It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's true. Anyway, I always look at World Market when I go there because they always have different things, and they always have foods from around the world, which is good.
love.
We've got Jungle Gyms. Jungle Gyms might have these.
Probably.
It's a pizza crust I found called Pastorelli's. And they're extra thin. They're like an ultra thin and crispy.
But they're a really good size.
Yeah, it's a sealed
you can see
container.
that.
It's a sealed container. It's like an individual pizza. Sealed container. There are 4 SPs for one crust.
And there's, what, 5 in here?
yeah, and there's 5. So my gosh, the one I'm eating now I think is 5 or 6.
Yeah,
So
so-
it knocks a point or 2 off. I'm happy to try it.
Yes.
So I bought 2 of these,
And we
I
love
thought
our
we'll
pizza.
try it.
Another thing that I did recently, because speaking of pizza, is I'll sprinkle a little bit of fat-free feta on my pizza. But I've also thought,
Yeah.
how can I change up something that I love all
Yeah.
the time, but kind of spice it up and make it a little different? Is I love spaghetti, so
Oh, I
I'll
love
eat spaghetti. Instead of putting a little Parmesan on it, I've started putting
Fat-free
fat-free feta.
Which you can have a lot of fat-free
My
feta for
goodness.
your pointage, let me
yes.
tell you.
Oh my goodness. It just does something a little
Makes
bit
it lovely.
to
It is delicious.
And another thing, I'm going to share a find. We talk about occasionally going, to
shopping
like
clothes.
half price places,
Yeah.
or we'll go to
Goodwill
consignment
shops, Clothes Mentor.
I found this at Clothes Mentor, which is a consignment shop, and it is a Ralph Lauren.
Actually, it's more of a resale. They don't do
It's more of a
consignment. They buy your stuff.
That's true. They buy your stuff.
If they want it, they buy it from
It's
you and they resell it.
Ralph Lauren jacket. I'll show it to you. I got it for I love it. It fits perfectly.
I think you got it for like $8 or something
I got it for
like that.
$8. It's a thinner jacket, but it's a nice little quilted jacket, and I love it. And I got it really cheap. And frankly, coats right now, everything is too big for me.
I bought a Gap corduroy coat at Clothes Mentor. Beautiful, had it dry cleaned.
Yeah, this is in perfect
so
condition.
it was $15 for the coat because it was a medium.
Yeah.
And I needed a coat because I've transitioned out of just transition coats, not the heavy winter ones, but the step under. I didn't have anything. And I found it, got it for $15. Beautiful condition. Cost me $7 to have it dry cleaned. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, this is washable. It's in fantastic shape. It's one of those things. Sometimes I'm thinking, do people just buy these and get them for Christmas and say I don't like it, so I'm
donating it or selling it,
but it's in fabulous condition, and it's a designer. I can't even say the word designer. Coat.
I gotta tell you, I bought a bag, which surprise,
Shocker.
I got it at a Goodwill boutique. We have those here that are boutique ones where you'll go and they'll have designer stuff that's been donated. And I got this designer bag. I think I got it for $9. I checked online. It looks brand new. It looks like it was never even
Somebody
carried.
got it as a gift and didn't
Never
carry
even carried. I have it right here. I'll show it to you.
It's ridiculous.
Because I just have to show you my deal. And I love it. It's a canvas bag edged in leather. It looks like it's never been carried. Not a blemish, nothing. Got home and I checked online for the bag. Found the bag. It was a $192 bag. And I got it for $9.
I know, she's ridiculous.
I'm ridiculous with the bag because I love bags, I confess. But I'm frugal, so I will not pay full price. I don't pay full price for anything.
You don't.
I really don't.
I'll give you that.
Always on hunt for the bargain.
I in particular, I never used to be until Weight Watchers.
Yes.
Affording to buy
Another
wardrobes
wardrobe.
for 75 and 100 pound weight losses
No.
is insane, actually. So to be able to afford to dress really nice at a really small budget is really fantastic. And the hunt is kind of exciting. I'll be honest with you, I hate shopping. I'm not a fan. Kim likes it. I don't. For me, it's like 3 hours into shopping, I hit a wall and I'm like done. So
And she's cranky.
So she's smart enough. She'll go, we'll do lunch and then we'll go more shopping and then we'll go do something else. She knows how to kind of get me through it without me like
Snapping
losing
like
it.
a twig.
But the hunt, can be exciting, but I have to do it in little spurts. So it's taken a while for me to build. Like right now,
Yes.
I'm just now starting to build a fall winter wardrobe, and that included this coat and a couple shirts and stuff. But I pretty much find designer stuff all the time, and it's stuff that I really like. And the hunt is kind of exciting, but again, 3 hours in, I'm done.
I found designer sweaters look brand new for $2, $3.
But speaking of stuff, because we are people who we've talked about organization in the past.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that
I'm
is
dying to
also
read this.
key to helping you feel a little more in control of your world and the whole planning aspect of Weight Watchers. She's a nut. I'm not necessarily a nut, but she is.
I really like things to be in order, which
She's a
you've
nut.
probably figured out about me along the way. You've probably seen
yeah.
these crazy girl.
OCD.
Just a little about some things.
Certain things.
I kind of. So I found this book. Kelly showed it to me because she said she keeps seeing it on Connect.
I've seen it on
and
Connect.
I love organizational books and things that kind of get you into that mindset. And this is it. It's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up.
And I think also a subscriber might have, I'm pretty sure, mentioned it too, and I just never gotten around to purchasing it. And then I saw it in the bookstore, and I showed it to Kim. I said, "Haven't you seen?" I mean,
of course,
seen this.
half-price books, of course.
Yeah.
The Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing by Marie Kondo. So I'm very excited. It looks like it was number 1 on the New York bestseller list. So I'm very excited about reading this. I'm really looking forward to it. Anything that kind of gets me in that mindset. We're purgers. I'm a purgers. I mean, I try to, if clothes don't fit me anymore, go. That's part of what I'm doing.
Show you to the door.
They're going bye-bye. I will give them to someone who needs them, or I will donate them. They have to leave my house.
Yeah, you don't want to encourage yourself to go back into another size.
You don't.
But at the same time, when I feel like I've spent, you know, a sale price
Yes.
or a lower price for that. When it's ready to go, I feel less attached.
Yes.
You know, although this coat, because it fits perfectly,
It may work for you
with
at your
some
final
room
weight.
for me to lose. This will probably be a forever coat.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice.
Well, I
I'm
think
kind
you're
of near
starting
that.
to find some forever things.
I am,
that
because
you
I'm near
know-
goal, and this is kind of be a forever piece. So
Yeah.
that makes it a little exciting.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
So trick or treat. Enjoy not eating candy, unless you've planned for it. And if you have, enjoy.
Good for you.
So we will see you next week. We will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.